I have found the cheat code to obtaining and achieving your goals. And you start this now, this very day, or the first day of January 2025, but 2025 will be in your favor. Before I talk about achieving your big goals, because I know you're right now thinking of bigger goals, like maybe buying a new car, money, stuff like that. I want y'all to write down some small goals. First, start off small goals, like what you can achieve today. So maybe making your bed, boom, mark it off. Then you could say like a goal you can do in a week. So maybe do 10 push-ups in a week. 10 push-ups every day for a week. Write some small goals. If you don't know, this will build in. Every time you do one, check them off. Write some small goals first, and I'm going to get to the bigger goals later. But write some small goals first that are easier to achieve so you can get the confidence of marking them off. And those little wins over time is going to keep you leveled out and saying, all right, my big goal might not be achieved yet, but I still have done these smaller goals. So I'm doing something, I'm winning. That's called the winner's effect. Y'all can do some more research on that, but basically your mind's gonna have more confidence off the more wins, Now, big goals. Now, I don't want y'all just to write down big goals. I want y'all to do that, but I want y'all to leave some space under it because you need to break down these big goals. And it's a 3 simple step process for your goals. State your goals, break down, and just do it. So be it SBD. That's state it, break it, do it. That's it. That's all you're gonna have to do. I'm gonna explain it more. For example, for me, I wrote on my list of goals. This was later in the year, but it was goals before 17. One of them, you can't read this, but it was buy an $8,000 Cadillac. But it basically was get a new car. So I basically was just like, all right, I want a new car. But you can't just write down you want a new car. Because, all right, of course, everyone wants a new car. So you have to break it down. Okay, how much money do I have to get in order to buy this car? Okay, let's say 5,000, which it was. So now it's not just getting a new car, it's $5,000. Okay, now you gotta say, all right, how I'm gonna get $5,000? Hopefully through a job. If you have a hustle, just not really worried about how you're gonna make the money right now, because I got a bunch of videos describing how to make money, and you can, find ways. But a job or something, so I had to write down how much I was gonna save a week. I was DoorDash, so I was like, all right, how much harder am I gonna work to do it? Because I had to put in the harder work to get more money and to get it faster, because I wanted to do it before I was 17, which I did. Oh, break down whatever you're doing. Okay, I think one I could say is YouTube. I'm gonna show you a YouTube example. Okay, so this literally took like 10 minutes to write down. I don't know why, but this is basically your YouTube thing. I know my handwriting is kind of bad, so I'm gonna explain it all. But let's start off first. State the goal. My goal. So y'all could do this as well. Content creation, anything. Monetization. Okay, that's my goal, and I could say, all right, I want to get monetized by 2025. But that's not as simple. I could just say that and not do anything to progress it. So what do I need? So this is the second step, breaking it down. I'm sorry, 4,000 watch hours, 500 subscribers. Boom. Okay, I need that. All right, write that down. So that gives me a little gist of it. Okay, I need to get monetized, but to do so, I need 4,000 watch hours and 500 subscribers. So how am I gonna get that? Okay, what's the biggest, easiest thing to say? Upload videos every day, right? So that's what I started doing, almost uploading a video every day. Now, realistically, bro, it's hard to upload a video every single day. So I try to you could say be consistent as you can. And I'm gonna write down a better list for this and you can read it better. And then under the 4,000 watch hours, 500 subs, I put YouTube shorts. So that's another thing, like upload a YouTube short, to get closer to the subscriber count. Because if you don't know about YouTube, it's like you can get a lot of YouTube shorts, basically make it easier to get subscribers and stuff. Okay, this is a whole list. Hope y'all can read that. But basically, it starts off saying, what's the goal? Okay, monetization. What can I do if y'all can't read this, just listen to me. What can I do every day to get close to this goal? Okay, what's the first? Upload a video, every day. Upload a short every day. Share my video. Watch my own video, because that can increase the watch time hours. It also says make thumbnails, write down ideas for future videos, ask other content creators how they got monetized, and what's the last one say? Oh yeah, how they got monetized. So those are things you can do every day. How much is that? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 things you can do every day to get closer to monetization, which I do. Now, you don't have to do all 7 things every day. The reason why I wrote so much is it gives you options, because one day you might not want to upload. You might have no ideas. You might not want to just upload. Oh, another one add is editing. You could add editing a part of that process. Get better at editing. That attracts more viewers, thumbnails, stuff like that. But I gave you 7 options because it gives you something to do every day that's going to help you towards your goal. Now, some things are going to help you towards faster, but doing something is better than nothing. So making a thumbnail on a day, all right, making a thumbnail on a day you don't upload is still better than doing just nothing the whole day to get closer to your goal. So you're gonna you're gonna do things every day that's gonna push your goal somewhat, even if it's 1%. Even if all you can do is make a thumbnail for a day, you got 1% better at your goal. Even if, but one day you might be able to make a YouTube video, some shorts, write down more ideas for the channel, make thumbnails, you know, share your video, a bunch of stuff. And if literally all you can do one day is, man, you so sick that you can just throw your channel on in the TV background to get your watch hours up, yeah, you just did something. You are improving every day. Okay, you could do this with anything. It could be working out, it could be money, it could be, yeah, with money. Say you're saving up for a car, and one day, bro, you just don't have it in you, make a lot of money, and you literally gain $1. Okay, at least you're 1% closer to than you were if you gain nothing. Okay, you just gotta look at it at this. Through this journey of your goals, one thing I'll tell you is you got to stay disciplined to do it, because you have to do something every day. There's no excuse for you to do nothing, okay? I don't care if you're sick. I've done this stuff when I'm sick. If you're sick, bro, you can't upload a video, just throw it on in the background, make a thumbnail, something. You should at least be able to put your video on in the background. So content creation, I think there's no excuse. Do something every day that itches towards your goals. And some days you're going to be able to do all 7 of those. And that'd probably be a very productive day, but do something every day. Inch towards your goals, bro. And if you start, man, if you start now, and there is, I don't know how many days, I forgot. It's like, isn't it like 4 days until 2024? Because 25, 26, 27. It's the 27th, right? Yeah, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 1. It's like 5 days till 2025. Bro, if you start now and you get these 5 days extra in, you'll be 5% ahead, even if you do 1% every day. Start it now. So you can also, I'm not gonna talk about too much a lot because I talk about a lot, but the discipline list, 3 things every day, that 2 are broad things. I could be working out, Galen, and for a content creator or anyone else, you could be like, all right, you can add it. So a part of my discipline list would be monetization. So I have to do one of these 7 or 8 if you had editing things that are gonna improve me getting my goal faster. I drew y'all a little rough draft of what your goal list will probably look like. Now I know y'all cannot probably read that, but start off simple. Make the bed. Okay, you can already check that off. 10 push-ups in a week. Okay, you're gonna have to take a week for that, but do 10 push-ups every day. So 70 push-ups in total. Boom. That gets you towards a goal if you have in fitness. So you could keep doing that for the rest of the year if you want more of a fitness goal. If you want more of a, you like keeping your room clean more, making a bed, that's good, because all these 2 things are doing is they're just small things, but they're part of a bigger picture, right? So the next thing is, I wrote make $1,000. So I wrote that actually bad. It could be, instead of making $1,000, you could say, try to, because it also depends how fast you're trying to reach your goals, bro. If you have the whole year, then yeah, you can like, if you have the whole year, you can be like, all right, I can make a certain amount of money in a day because I have the whole year ahead. So, you know what I'm saying? But if it's like, I got 2 days, you got to make 500, and you got to make 500 each day, then it's like, yeah, it's a little bit harder. So I'd write just make a certain, so for $1,000, if you were trying to get $1,000, I'd basically be like, make such and such a day. You know what I'm saying? So be realistic also, because if one day you make the money you need, this is a random number, I don't feel like doing the math, but say you need $25 a day to reach 1,000. That's probably not even right, but say you just needed it. You need $25 a day. But be realistic though, because not every day you might not be able to make even $25 a day, because you might be sick or you just might just not do it. You never know. So one day you'll be like, all right, if I ever miss a day though, that means I have to do days where I make $50 because that makes up for another day. So the first day you might make $50 and be like, all right, I'll make $50 now. So the day ahead where I can't do it, I already have, a day's fund ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like, making the money for. Okay, next is, it could be read a book. Read a complete book. That's, finish a book, right? That's a pretty good goal. Get you towards your education goals, smarter, stuff like that. And I also write educate. So, boom. Last one is monetize. This is your big goal. Put your big goal at the end and put it in capitals. Most like, I just having a bunch of goals. Like, when I rewrite my list, I'm gonna have a bunch more goals. But just have like a bunch of them and have like easier ones you complete over time, because again, your mind seeing you complete them, it gains more trust with you. You're gaining more confidence, stuff like that. But over time, when you're marking these off, every time you do it, you're gonna be eager to mark them off. So that means you're gonna be eager to actually do what you said you were gonna do. So that's why I say write it on paper is even stronger, because if you just say these goals and you, like a lot of people, January 1st, I'm gonna get stronger this year, I'm gonna work out this year, I'm gonna get in the gym. You say that, but you're already receiving the dopamine for saying it. Fun fact, whenever you say your goal or whatever you're gonna do, you receive the dopamine for saying it. So when you say, man, I'm gonna make $1,000 this year, And people are like, oh, that sounds good. Your brain is receiving the dopamine. It's like, oh, I already received $1,000. I'm talking about it. It's weird how the brain works. So you already received the happiness. So you have to actually do the work, because that's why a lot of people say don't talk about your goals or actions. Just keep it to yourself. And once you do them, just do it. Once you do it, then you can say, all right, I did that. You know what I'm saying? So keep it to yourself. So have your big goal at the end, and your big goal will probably be the last goal you mark off. It might not be, but it probably will. So it'll be like you just completed your list. Boom. So that's basically how y'all can achieve goals in 2025. I do have some things I want to add on the end. One, your goals can change. My mom actually taught me this. I was like, it's so simple, but yeah, your goals can actually change, bro. Like, you might have a goal and it could change, and there's nothing wrong with that. So that's why I do suggest writing it in pencil. So if you have a goal, you could erase it and change it. I don't recommend if you actually want to go, don't just change it because you feel lazy to not do it, bro. Just do it. But like, if it's a goal that you're like, I'm not feeling this as much no more, you could erase it. And reward yourself completing goals. This is one thing I learned about discipline. When the 100 days of discipline go hit, I'm gonna buy myself something. Reward yourself for getting goals and hitting milestones, because that keeps your brain like, it's like a reward-based system in a game. You keep getting all this XP, so at level 20 you might get a new cool skin for your gun or whatever. That's exactly how life can be. So just whenever you say, man, this might confuse some of y'all because I not know what the discipline is, but let's just use the goal example. When you mark off 2 goals, go to the store, maybe just say, all right, today I'm gonna get some food I like, All right, you mark off 5 goals. Okay, today I'm gonna buy myself something I like. You do all your goals. Okay, at the end you're gonna go reward yourself with a shopping spree, stuff like that, right? So reward yourself, because that's gonna keep your brain like more, enticed and locked in, and it's gonna want to keep doing more. If you do that, your goals will be yours by 2025. I'm gonna come back to this video, and by the end of 2025, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna share it, and I might do another one, and I'll say, all right, is this true? So I'm gonna fact check this. I think y'all should do it. I think we should all do it. There's no reason you shouldn't do it. But y'all can fact check this too. At the end of 2025, because that was my goal, to get monetized. The other ones were kind of just random, but it's to get monetized in 2025. So if I'm not, then you can come back and be like, oh, you a freaking liar. But if I am, then come back and be like, yo, you already knew it. I'm gonna catch y'all boys later. Have a good day. Bless.